Atheists are good people. We're just fighting for equality, um, freedom of religion, and not only that, for the people imposed on the government, the religion, that the bad factors, that's bad. But we're nice, you know. Um, they got people that never committed a crime like me, you know, that care for people, don't want people to suffer, um, don't do harm on the people, and you know, care for people, not suffer, and we don't harm people. I don't harm people. Eat peace and equality for all. But but if you want to have rights in this world, you gotta fight for what you're right. You know, if if you know you gotta fight for what right. You can't let people take advantage of you. You have to fight for what's right. You know, um, all genders, all sexual orientations should be equal. This is the way it should be. Not a barbaric book that says, you know, death to all lesbians or gays or whatever. It's not right. It's common sense. Come on now. Everybody deserves equality. Not only that, science find out when people are already gay. Well, your God is no longer needed for existence. If your God created you gay, He's going to punish you for being gay. You can't go away from gay because you're born gay. you know. But not only that, it's issues also for the government, such as pray. If we don't want to pray, we don't have to pray. There should be no law. Why should Congress enforce that? Why should Congress enforce things for the Bible if we don't even believe in your God exists? Um, you know, um, we don't. I mean, because yeah, we don't even believe God exists. But if you go to the Bible, the character of your God is atrocious. Well, you can read from yourself all the bad things He did: fanticide, genocide, slavery, stoning children. It says you have to marry the rapist. All kinds of crazy laws, sacrificing. See, since we don't even believe in God, we don't hate it. But if you bring it, the character in the Holy Book, it's not a good character. It's a very evil God. 2.3 million people killed. Satan only 10. So we don't even hate anything exists, and we can make fun of it. Doesn't mean we hate it, because we don't even believe it exists. So when people tell you why you hate God, well, we don't even believe it exists. How can you hate something you don't believe it exists? But every time they say God, since Christianity is 90%, 80%, that's the God they're referring to, the Judeo-Christian God. Well, the character, yeah, you can read it. Read and weep. It's a terrible character. Yeah, you can have hate for that character, but then again, we think the Holy Book is a fairy tale book. Talking snakes. Ark that flooded. Creation failed so many times. So, good people all over. Religious or non-religious. You just have to seek them. And there's been more bad things religious people have done. And that's why they wear the cross, because of their shame. They have committed so many sins, whether it's killing, thievery. Whereas me, atheist, never broke the law, never harmed people. So they gotta say, well, you had to know that you're denying that God existed. That's impossible. I never even believed that God since I was a young person. People say that God is thunder, bowling, and lightning. I said to myself, okay, doesn't make any sense. You know, it's impossible. We don't even know. I never even knew God existed. The only way somebody could truly know is they had divine power. Was in if there was a God, put it when you were born, at birth, boom, you would know its existence. Not to mention, people don't like religion. So just find it boring, and it's a fairy tale book. So I never knew it existed. People told it existed, but some people just need the proof. And so I never knew it existed. That's why people probably couldn't see where I'm coming from when I'm blasting blasphemy, metal, and rap. Because to me it's a joke. Heaven, hell's a joke to me. For the people brought up indoctrinated, it's a fear. It's a fear for them. But to me, I could talk about hell, singing demonic songs, because it's a joke. It doesn't affect me. It never affected me. I was lucky I wasn't indoctrinated. I feel bad for those people that were. They must have had to go through hard stuff. To imagine, had to force to believe an eternal dictator, a creator of God. There's no evidence. It's pretty sad. Yeah, just run away from your family. No, I'm just playing. Don't run away from your family, but when you turn 18, you can move out, obviously. But the good thing is we're living in a time where religion is declining. This is a good thing. So years from now, people won't even be talking about God. There'll be no need for it. Even if we don't explain everything, it's because part of explaining whilst it agrees God, but there'll be a point that people always evolve, like evolution. People evolve. That's why what is it? A lot of Christians became atheists. People just evolve. Everybody's born differently. Some people care for the truth. Some people don't. And if God knows the past, present, and future, well, His creation failed. If you believe that God exists. But I don't believe in any gods. But yeah, everything failed if it existed, because people born gay, He's gonna attack them. Saying it's a sin, but they can't do anything. They're born gay, or people that are going to reject religion. Are we going to reject the God? No, God knows all. The concept of God doesn't make any sense. God creation failed. Free will, but God knows the past and present and future. So much for your free will. God knows when your prayer is going to be answered. So the prayers that are answered, the ones that won't answer, basically, like Osha says, God is a construct of the mind for the weak. People can't answer. They put the handicap on their God. God did it all. It's more complex than that.